Can you solve this geometry challenge? Here's the question. Given this figure and this figure is not drawn to scale, we have a square having a side length of 17 units. Now let's draw a segment like this, and let's drop 4 perpendicular segments like this. Now this measures 10 units and this measures 18 units. Now let's call this point as point A and this point as point B. And the question, what is the length of segment AB represented as X? Now pause this video right now and see if you can answer this question, because I will show you the answer and the solution in 3, 2, 1. Now the answer to this question simply equal to 5 units. So the length of AB is 5 units. Now the question is, how do we get this 5? And here's the solution. So in this video, I will provide 2 different methods. The first one is the solution of think inside the box. And of course, the second is think outside the box. Now let's begin with our first solution. So the solution is think inside the box. So now, to start with, let's drop a perpendicular segment like this. And in this part, we created a rectangle. Now, let's extend this segment AB such that this is also perpendicular to this segment, because AB is parallel to this segment, 10 units. Now, let's focus on this rectangle. Now, since it is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So this segment measures also 10 units. Now, let's extend this rectangle like this. And this segment also equal to 10 units. Since the whole segment equals 18 units, so the other segment simply equal to 8 units. Alright, now, let's focus on this right triangle right over here. Now, this right triangle have an hypotenuse of 17 units, and one of its leg is 8 units. So this reminds me of this special right triangle, 8, 15, 17 right triangle. In short, if this is 8, this is 17, the other leg is simply equal to 15 units. Now from here, let's call this angle be equal to alpha and the other angles equal to beta. And take note, alpha plus beta adds up to 90 degrees. Now from here, let's focus on this right triangle on the top. We know alpha plus beta adds up to 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees for sure. Therefore, this angle must be equal to beta, and the other angle equals to alpha. Now, since it is a square, and this hypotenuse is also equal to 17 units, therefore, these two right triangles are congruent. It follows that this side 10 plus x, this is simply equal to side length 15. So we can say that 10 plus x equals 15. And there you have it, x equals to 15 minus 10, or simply equal to 5 units. And that is our answer to this question. So this solution is think inside the box, because the solution involves inside our figure. Now let's begin with the second solution, think outside the box. Alright. So what we're going to do is to construct a big square like this that covers the whole figure. Now, let's focus on this rectangle. Again, this rectangle with a side length of 18. One leg is 18. So the opposite leg is also 18. We have here 10. So the other leg, this part is 18 minus 10, or simply equal to 8. Now, let's focus on this right triangle. Again, this is 8, 15, 17 right triangle. Special right triangle, 8, 15, 17. And take note, we have 4 of this right triangle, 8, 15, 17 in this figure. So all of these right triangles are congruent. They are all 8, 15, 17 right triangle. Therefore, this side is simply equal to just 8 units. Now from here, let's focus on this rectangle right over here. Since this is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if this is x, the other side is also x. Now from here, let's focus to the side of this big square. Since it is a square, all sides are equal. So we can say that x plus 10 plus 8 equals to 15 plus 8. And there you have it. X plus 18 equals 23. So x equals 23 minus 18, or simply equal to 5 units. And that is the answer to this question. Therefore, using two different solutions, think inside the box and think outside the box, we get that the length of this segment x simply equal to 5 units. And as always, we are done.